This is match number 2. Representing the United States of America, Scotty Scheffler and Brooks Koepka. Representing Europe, Victor Hovland and Ludwig Åberg. On the tee, Scotty Scheffler.
So the players that tee off the evens will get 2 more tee shots than the other. There's so much strategy, Hunter, that goes into foursomes.
Yeah, Scheffler, one of the best ball strikers in the world. You want him basically hitting as many irons as you can.
Drove the ball beautifully all day long on Friday.
There's only been a few shots, obviously, today, but it already feels like a disaster for the U.S.
The false front, there's a big bank short. With the downhill lie, it's going to want to come out low from right at about 180.
Get up.
There it came down right next to the tripod.
Wow, he pushed that and it hit a tree. Shouldn't have been in his line, but that's just the nature of the lie he had. You have to be careful with the spin here, moist greens.
A little too careful.
Just under 80 feet and a big break from left to right, and the last third is downhill as well. Unfortunately, this is for par.
Not bad, 7 out of 10. There's a bit of pressure on his partner Åberg there for the Scheffler a must make. This is for bogey.
And Sam, I think as much as anything, this is an important putt for Scheffler to make to have a little confidence. And that's what I was worried about. Him missing that one and putting a little doubt in his mind for putting.
Europe go 1 up in the second match as well. Needs to step up to the plate, doesn't he, Scotty Scheffler? This is second at 2.
Pin back left on this hole. I don't really know what kind of finish that was, if he was trying to draw it, and he hits it left, kind of tugs it, kind of goes right off the back of the green, kind of shoots forward.
Good lie for Hovland here in the second cut of rough. Not a problem at all, especially being they know the Americans have missed left short side of themselves. Just anything in the middle of the green is a good shot.
The ball just disappearing into the blackness of the rough.
This for the par for Scotty Scheffler.
And the Europeans still have a par putt to come, but a little bit shorter and easier one than this. It's going to be a little left to right slider. Not a dissimilar putt to what Scheffler missed for bogey at the first hole. Putting woes all year. Not the time to resurrect things here.
Just when he was starting to build some confidence in that part of his game. He's been working with Phil Kenyon. It's been well documented the last month since the Tour Championship.
Just to go 2 up after 2 against top pairing Scheffler. Probably 5 holes played, 5 holes won.
And it's another hole won by a par as well. They're just giving them holes, giving them away.
First to go down the third, Brooks Koepka's second.
Oh, another few yards that have been absolutely great, and that might not be the easiest pitch up that bank there. Ball's still rolling. That's going to be a bit fiddly.
Åberg with the USA short of this green.
Hand off the club. We can hear the shouts. And the ball hasn't necessarily sat down too deep, but again, not much green to work with there.
Hovland. No, he hasn't hit it. Oh. It may still be their shot, not sure.
Over to Scheffler, down short of 3.
Well, that's, you just can't see that happening. That was never predictable after the Europeans had done it. Americans followed suit with a much easier shot.
Yeah, it's quite amazing to think neither the world number 1 or number 4 found the putting surface with the third. 2 fourths to come. Åberg. Really made up for it there.
That is the benefit of going first when you're both there for the same.
Scheffler, this is for bogey. Åberg in about 4 feet for par. He's missed it. Another chance for Europe. It's both the first 2 matches, 3 up after 3. Quite extraordinary after yesterday.
And they won over par.
Yeah, but the 3 up.
Exactly. It's surprising scenes, isn't it?
Åberg just trying to fade this into this pin. It's tucked away on the right. What a shot. You can have that. Take that one away.
He is living up to the hype, isn't he, Ludwig Åberg?
The simplicity of this is amazing. You just club behind the ball and off he goes. And it's absolutely, I mean, it's a foot short of a hole-in-one, and it's just magnificent.
Europe was only a foot away after the tee shot. It was conceded. This putt for Scheffler, right to left, to have the hole. Just to put it in perspective, through the first 3 holes, the Americans were 5 over par, and they go 4 down through 4. Scheffler's going to have to step up with a big shot.
Just carried the water, bounced up onto the green, slightly further away than Europe, so pretty.
Koepka for eagle here. See if they can stop the damage.
Europeans 12 feet for eagle. That was for eagle. What he's just said about the ball coming back out the pitch mark, if it's come back out the pitch mark, it's not plugged.
Is Hovland back on 5 to tie the hole? That's it. Pretty much a tap in there.
Up the hill. Tough shot into the sun as well.
Yeah, that's a good one though from Scheffler.
into a little valley. Up to the green, though, ahead is for Victor Hovland, his second. Nice shot from the USA. But an even better one from Hovland.
What else is new from this guy?
For Ludwig Åberg, the BMW driving stats, the team that drives the ball longer goes on to win 75% of the time in foursomes on this 8th hole. Long is good, fairway is better. Of course, long and fairway is perfect. Back on the tee, Koepka.
Got to hit the fairway. Ludwig just bombed it right down the middle. A perfect position to, if you know Victor's going to hit it close, you know they're going to make par, and he just snaps it left into no man's land. My gosh, this team's already 5 down. Looks like it's going to be 6 real quick.
Well, we saw Brooks Koepka's drive at the 8th, and this is where he's put Scotty Scheffler.
Well, we see that little round lifeboat right there. The boys are going to need that to have any chance to save themselves for this hole. My goodness, just a disaster. Oh, they're just going to make a 2 and just embarrass the team here. Look at Victor. Golly, he's been good this week. He's looked so comfortable swinging, so free. Man, that's just, well, this hole's done.
Now, what's going to happen here? Yeah. There you go. The European putt is conceded, and they are 6 up through the first 8 holes. 284.
Yeah, being a different pin position up on the left side. I've missed down the right. It's not too bad today.
Kind of a good miss, right? Front edge. Front edge is kind of where you really kind of want to hit it. You get further than that, you're going to lose the angle, and it's going to be kind of tough.
Koepka's got to play a draw around the tree.
Well, he's certainly got it moving right to left, and goodness gracious me.
Long putt. Going up and over the shadows, getting down that downhill. Wow, incredible touch from Victor. Very secures the front for the European squad. And they go.
Not this time, I'm afraid. And the Europeans go 7 up in that second match. This may not last much longer. How about Ludwig Åberg and Victor Hovland?
Second shot here, it looks like Scheffler can get nowhere near this green, and it's going to be a layup. Wow. Well, I know we've said it a million times, but it's so important to hit these fairways.
You just got no chance, do you, of getting anywhere near 10 green down in that left rough.
7 up. Americans in trouble. They've laid up. Hovland. Oh, it's just gorgeous. That'll feed back down a little bit.
Foot isn't coming off the pedal anytime soon. This the third ahead of Brooks Koepka at 10. European close with a birdie look. And the USA, when that finishes rolling, will have that for par.
Last chance on this hole. Nope, nowhere near. Should be a concession. 8 up, 8 to go.
truly is quite remarkable what we're seeing here. The performance of Åberg and Hovland, the lack of, especially in the first 3 holes, from Scheffler and Koepka.
Can he drive the 11th? 8 up, 8 to play. I'd hate to say they've guaranteed half a point. I don't think they'll last. Oh, unlucky, just caught the top, round about where Speed played his chip from. You see how far McIlroy carried that, and that boy is really long, Hovland.
Very solid player back to the tee at 11. Scheffler, they have to win every hole from here.
Shit.
Apologies for the language. Where's this ended up? In the sand. Koepka in the bunker at 11. Not easy from over there. Just had a stat in. 7 up after 9 has only ever happened once in the last near on 40 years in the Ryder Cup. It was Garcia and Noren, DeChambeau and Mickelson in Friday foursomes in 2018. This kind of lead is so rare, especially given the talent of the 2 Americans, Scheffler and Koepka. They might be on track for the biggest ever win in foursomes.
This is the European second. Americans are through the back in the crowd. But making back and they're just stuck there. They only need a half here to win the match.
This is where the ball of Koepka ended up. Scheffler ahead with their third.
There's virtually no shot. There's no green to play with. It's got to go in. Hands are about to be shaken.
Awesome, Scotty!
I think that'll be it. I don't even think Koepka will go down there and play it. He's got a hole out for 4 in Europe after 3 putt. It's quite a big hill. We'll just wait patiently, let them make the mind up or play the chip. If it doesn't go in, they've got 3 putts for it. Horrible situation for the Americans, quite embarrassing for them. 2 great players. The Europeans just been too good for them today. Got off to a flyer. Game over. 9 and 7.
My word, what have we just seen? It is the biggest margin, and by some margin, ever in a foursomes match in Ryder Cup history. And there's nearly 100 years of that. The best was 7 and 6.
To watch another Ryder Cup video, click here and subscribe here.